Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Nola here, my smuggler, on the world of Coruscant. We are of course streaming once again live on Twitch and recording this later for YouTube for when I eventually make the series public. But where we last left off, we were down in the Black Sun territory trying to see what deals Skavik, the Jackal of the Stars, was making. It seems he's getting hunted by some law enforcement, and he was trying to get that lawman off his back. Darmus, who we spent a bit of relaxing time with, has managed to track Skavik down. He's in another region known as Justicar Territory. We don't know what he's doing there. All we know is that's where he is. So, that's where we're going right now. We also need to find this SIS agent. Something to do with secret passages here on Coruscant.
Can you believe this place? You could fit all of Tatooine in one of these high-rises.
And also the Gree would like us to find some Ugnaughts who stole some of their technology to help prevent, I think it's for the filtration system. I think. Let me double check. Waste processing, that's right.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Is there anyone else we need to speak to before traveling to Justicar Territory? I don't think so. Right.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Thank you. So, we have two individuals, Jewel and Jeek, we need to speak to. They will hopefully give us more information on where Skavik happens to be in Justicar Territory as well. But, we'll get ourselves down to that region and get the lay of the land and go from there. I think there's plenty of quests within Justicar Territory we'll be able to pick up. It's quite busy in this instance. I wonder if there's another one I can switch to. There is. Right. Actually, how are we doing for our conquest? Ah, we're almost finished. This week, very nice. Good. That'll be some extra experience and some goodies for us. Tell you what, we'll switch over to Instance 1 quickly before we get started. Might be a bit quieter. So we've heard from a couple of people that the Justicars are highly trained, heavily armed vigilantes. And that's about it. It's not... But both regions are quite busy, right? Oh well, we'll keep an eye on that. See if another instance opens up. Either way. Let's pull out the map here. This is the entirety of Justicar Territory. Jewel and Jeek are here. Obviously Philadan. And the Ugnaughts, we believe, are down through one of the elevators. As I say, in this first region, there's quite a few quests. So we'll take a look.
This place makes me nervous, Captain. Feels like we're being watched by the Justicars.
Well, someone's been killing quite a few of them, it seems, but yeah. The Justicars. Speaking of, just wait for the guild symbol to fade away. So, Justicar Territory. Formerly known as the Justicars Brigade, this militia was formed in the years after the sacking of Coruscant, when a crime syndicate began seizing control of Coruscant's lower regions. Outraged at Black Sun's treatment, a group of ex-military individuals formed the Justicars, intending to retake their neighborhood. Seems as they got pushed back by the criminals, they took more and more extreme measures to restore order. The Justicars have now instituted checkpoints and armed guards throughout their territory, acting with lethal force against anyone lacking proper clearance. Their unshakable belief that this is necessary to keep people safe only makes the Justicars more dangerous. Yeah. So a few of them, probably not all of them, are ex-military. Hello, Agent.
Hey you, hold up. No, don't look at me. Just look casual. Act like you're not talking to anyone. My name's Jafke. I'm with Republic Security. Is the street clear? Any Justicar patrols?
Are you always this jumpy?
I am when I'm in a place like this. I already tangled with the Justicars. Trust me, you don't want to underestimate these guys.
Why are you still hanging around?
I'm supposed to disrupt the Justicar signal jammers so Republic Security can run some useful surveillance on these guys. Republic Security was actually excited about the Justicars at first. A bunch of ex-military guys forming a militia to take back the streets.
A militia full of military veterans is the kind of thing I try to avoid.
Republic Security hoped the Justicars would work alongside our officers, bring order to Coruscant's lower levels. But they pushed out Republic forces just like they did the criminals. They keep the peace down here, but they definitely aren't on the Republic side.
You were sent to find out more about the Justicars, right?
Not exactly. We've tried to run surveillance on their activities, but their signal jammers block every attempt. I thought disrupting the jammers would be easy, but the Justicar patrols are everywhere.
For the right price, I could make this problem go away.
Really? I'm sure I could make it worth your time. I built the devices to disrupt the Justicar's jammers. They just need to be installed. Can you do that for me?
I'll take the devices and place them for you.
Thank you so much. Here, take the devices. They need to be planted at several points around the district. That's the tricky part. Justicar patrols are everywhere. Once you've planted the devices, make your way back. Good luck, and thanks.
Okay, so we have 3 anti-jamming devices to place. Not a problem. We'll look into those. We'll speak to Ronaldo later. Do we come back here? Yes. We have Luren Gonfor here.
You look strong. Armed for a fight? Maybe I can interest you in restoring some law and order down here. Name's Loran Gonthor, president of Gonthor Industries. Finest custom metalwork on Coruscant. At least we used to be before the sacking. Once the attack began, I went off the grid. Lost my connection to the upper levels. Took elbow grease to stay afloat. Did well until those Justicars arrived. They took over my shop, kicked me out on the street.
I'm sorry you had to endure their bullying.
I'll survive. My company's another story, but it's salvageable. The Senate and such won't help. They don't want to face the Justicars. Also, they say they got no record that it's my shop. Of course, those records are long gone, blown away during the sacking of Coruscant. Only proof I have now is the deed, and that's inside my old shop. If you get it, I could force the Senate to push the Justicars out.
Make me an offer, and I'll think about it.
I'm worth more than a few credits. Help me, and I help you. Here's my personal security card. It's got an access code that will get you inside my vault. Once you're in, grab the deed and run.
Okay, we have another heroic mission here. It's not too far away, so we can certainly look into. Here's our first signal jammer. Just plant that device. And through here is Fila Dan, the SIS agent.
What do you want? I'm just an old woman minding her own business. Haven't done nothing to no one.
Not a very nice way to greet your support.
Oh, so you're my backup. About time. I'm risking my neck loitering here. Republic Security needs to get its act together. Downright insulting this has taken so long.
I'm only here because the guys from Republic Security were too scared.
Typical. They're worse than worthless. Look, I tracked the data thieves down here, and I'm positive the Justicars took the schematics to their base. Probably to their main computer. You do realize, though, that once you take the schematics back, they'll just gather dust in some security storeroom.
All I care about is my fee.
Well, I guess your loyalty isn't set in steel, then. Hear me out on this. My daughter runs a relief group called Undercity Assistance. They bring food and supplies to the poor in the lower levels. These schematics would help them avoid the gangs down here.
Are you asking me to give you the schematics instead of returning them?
No, not at all. Just bring the holodisk back to me after you get it, and I'll make a copy for my daughter.
This isn't the job I'm getting paid to do.
Either way, you'll get whatever credits security promised you. You have all the information I can give. Go pay a visit to the Justicars, and if you want that data put to good use, I'll be here.
I don't normally take up Fila Dan on her offer. She's doing it for a good cause, but I always look long term and consider that, yeah, her daughter might be running a relief organization, but someone else may see the potential in that and maybe set up a smuggling ring. Actually, we should be doing that. We should keep this data for ourselves. Right, we need to go see Jewel. We'll be back here before long, so I think we can start clearing out some of the Justicars.
That's right. I got you.
I think it's when you speak to Fila Dan, yeah. We can start doing a staged bonus mission. Stage 1 is to defeat 15 of the Justicar forces. Ronaldo wants to have a word with us, but we're going to come back here once we've dealt with the jamming, the signal jammers. So we'll speak to her before long. Might as well clear out these Justicars as well. There we are, happy days. We have a couple of people here who would like our help, but first things first, let's pop into this heroic. This is Gonfor Industries, which has been taken over by the Justicars. So we need to find his deed, which is in his vault. These elite droids have plenty of health. Do we have another bonus? We do, to defeat 20 Justicars here. Right.
The tools and the talent.
So grabbing some more companion gifts. Tend to find quite a few companion gifts while doing heroics. Suppose I'm really... Oh shit! Run away! Comes in handy for late game. Alright, so far so good. Level 39. Happy days. Oh, we actually skipped a level again, I believe. As we got our conquest reward. There you go. Right, so we have some gathering goodies if we have a stronghold. We have 5 pieces of toxic targeters armor. Some companion gifts, more companion gifts, a class experience booster, and 4 credit certificates, all worth 100,000, well, all told worth 100,000 credits. We'll have a look at that loot box later. We've got a patrolling elite guard.
That ought to fix it.
Nice, and there's the bonus mission complete. Oh, do we need to reactivate the elevator? God damn it. While I'm waiting, might as well open up the chest now then. Blaster pistol, implant, wrist guards, a relic, and a belt. Is this a... it's a mastery relic. Perfect. And this is a better implant. These are the same, so it doesn't matter. There you go, happy days. Right, we have the boss of the Justicars here, this Fallow Terex. Fallow used to be pretty damn tough. Here's the vault. You have the deed. Yeah, also try not to jump off here. I think I've broken my legs a few times. So we have the deed. Yes, we do. Right. Our task here, our job here is done. A few bits of mail, so people want to get in touch with us. We'll have to check a mailbox when it's convenient. Probably people from our time in the old Galactic Market and in Black Sun Territory.
Fantastic. Now, I get a lawyer, embarrass the Senate if I have to, and Gonthor Industries will be back up in no time.
There's some thermal targeters gear. A relic, a slightly better relic than we already just picked up. Oh well, these things happen. Now this is a better relic than the serendipitous assault, but this gives power and this gives mastery. To be honest, I don't think it really matters because our stats are capped out anyway, but I tend to want to keep one of each. Now, Paus wants us to, yeah, we'll speak to Reed Gandon first. Paus and Ronaldo will speak to shortly.
Welcome to Justicar Territory, citizen. Nice to see a friendly face. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
Get to the point.
Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from. The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
I might be able to do something.
Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Okay, so the SIS want to know where the Justicars are getting their weapons. Hello, Soul. This Smuggler series is not on YouTube, not yet anyway. It's there, but set as either unlisted or private currently. I don't know when I'm going to start making this series public, to be honest with you. It will be at some point in the nebulous near future. But I'd like to get so far ahead before I start publicizing it. We'll see. But yeah, if you want to read about the Strategic Information Service, especially if you're watching this later on YouTube, speaking of, obviously feel free to do so. I'm just going to have a brief scroll through. The SIS is the Republic's premier intelligence and espionage agency. Chartered and overseen by the Galactic Senate, the SIS is responsible for information gathering and covert operations both inside and out of Republic space. By no means a secret organization, the SIS keeps a relatively low profile. SIS operations are rarely revealed, and its administrators almost never appear alongside senators or other officials. Yes, because they do things sometimes that where the ideals of the Republic aren't really the first thing they consider. They get things done, one way or the other.
Now you're dumb, ugly, and dead.
We have another bonus mission to defeat 30 Justicars while looking at where the Justicars are getting their weapon shipments.
Man, the Justicars make the Black Suns operation look like a kiddie park.
So there are three, there's 3 shuttle hangars, or landing pads, that we need to clear out. Oh, so we have a Jedi Guardian here, doing their own thing. Let Corso go first. Didn't I, what did I pick up first? Surrender purges all movement impairing effects. That's right. Good. So there's one manifest data packet. We need 2 more. We need 9 more Justicars here at the shipping docks for the bonus mission.
Better?
A workstation, and the last one is just over there. Oh, we have a security chest here. Might as well help ourselves. Thanking you. Companion gift, crafting materials. Any new skills level 38 or level 39? There was not. Right. Had to double check that. We need 4 more targets. You'll do nicely. Hey, level 40. Level 40, I think, gets us a new passive ability. We'll deal with this Justicar commander. This will help ourselves to this other security chest, since no one else is around. Oh, bloody hell, plenty of companion gifts to store away for later. Right, so, we have the data packets for Reed. What we're going to do is go... We'll see him in a moment. What we want to do is deal with the last signal jammer. And then we're kind of going to go all the way around back to Gunfall and speak to Ronaldo. And then we'll look at what we've learned, what new abilities we have available.
There. Better?
Just going to fight our way out of here. Oh, our experience booster died, so we might as well activate another one. There's actually a datacron here. You can actually hear, you might be able to hear it humming. I'll deal with this group and then we'll get a clearer picture. It is... Sounds like it's coming from over there, but it's actually up here. The idea is, again, we have these shipping containers and we have various pipes that you can climb across to get you up there. Stage 1 bonus mission complete. And here's the last signal jammer. Right, stage 2 of a bonus mission is to defeat 45 of the Justicars. Right, so we need to go see the field agent of Republic Security. Let him know that his anti-jammer devices are installed. Just clearing a few other Justicars on the way. Just keep working on the bonus mission.
You're back. Thank goodness. Did you get all the devices in place?
The mission that was too hard for you? All taken care of.
I'm just glad it's done. What a relief. Alright, let's see if these things work. They're booting up now. Synchronizing, and... It's working! The frequencies are all clearing, one by one. This is fantastic.
All I need now is my fee.
Oh, right. Sorry. Here. I could never reward you enough for what you've done. I'll notify headquarters that the jammers are down. Thanks again for your help. This mission would have been a complete failure without you.
Happy days. Right. We have influence rank 9 with Corso here. Right, so we need to go see... We should speak to Jeek and Jewel as well. since we're going to start heading deeper into Justicar Territory. But before we do that, level 40 got us Slick Shooter. Increases the critical hit chance of Charged Burst and Trick Shot. It additionally increases armor penetration by 10%. I think armor penetration, the bonus to it, is for every skill. Charged Burst is our main attack. I'm guessing Trick Shot would be for maybe dirty fighting. Would it be... maybe not. Oh, it's a unique skill that we're learning in a couple of levels. We'll just pretend we never saw that. Right, anything else? Any new abilities? No. Right. Not a problem. Let's go see Jeek and Jewel, see if what they know about Skavik. Down this way.
The captain, right? About time you got here. Thanks to you, the Justicar snagged my brother Jick. Should have never tangled ourselves in your cloudhead business.
What do you mean by cloudhead?
You're from where the air is thin and heads are soft. This is Turferland. Wise up and grab some ground. I'm Jewel. My brother Jick and I were watching Skavik for you. Big mistake. Nothing but trouble. Things always go bad for turfers when cloudheads come down here. Never should have took this job.
Are you done berating me yet?
Haven't even started. You kept me worrying and waiting a long time. Jick and I were tailing Skavik when the Justicars came after us. Jick stuck to Skavik, I drew the Justicars. I lost those helmet brains easy, but they snagged Jick and hauled him off to their detention center.
Why would the Justicars arrest your brother?
I don't know. Those locksteppers make up the rules as they go. Jick knows where Skavik went, but he didn't have time to spill it to me before they snagged him. You want Skavik? Better prowl into the Justicar's detention center and free my brother.
Why can't things be easy? Just once.
This is life in Turferland. Welcome to it. Once inside the detention center, you have to bash all the Justicar droid eyes. That's how they track intruders. If those droid eyes aren't rubble, the Justicars will know your face. You don't want that.
I was already planning to trash the place, kid.
Make sure you get all the droid eyes. It's the only way we get out of this clean, understand? Don't just stand there goggling at me. Get Chick out of that detention center before something happens to him.
If I do this, you have to stop calling me a cloudhead.
Don't bet on it. Take this holo-transmitter with you. I want to talk to Jake as soon as you free him.
Great. So, even though Jick, for whatever reason, crossed the Justicars, it's our problem to have to go rescue him. Because we need to know where Skavik is. Jick better actually have the information we need. Otherwise, we might just leave him wherever the Justicars have placed him. Either way, that's reasonably deep in Justicar Territory. For now, though, we have this girl who would like our attention.
Excuse me, you don't look like a Justicar. I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun, that they're better than the gangs, but they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble, like Brayden did.
I'm not from Coruscant. I'm not in any of the gangs.
Please, can you help me rescue Brayden? He's my brother. He's only 15, but they think he's older. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die.
We're not going to try and wangle any money out of a kid.
Well, you found my heart of gold. I don't go for child labor.
I almost didn't ask. I didn't think someone like you would care. To get to Brayden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Brayden is. Please, please bring him back to me.
Well, since we're heading into Justicar Territory anyway, we can look in for her brother.
That ought to fix you.
Shipping records from the Justicar docks. This should be everything you need.
Couldn't have done it better myself. These records prove that Justicars are getting supplies from off-world. I'll transmit these to headquarters, let them chew on it a while. You've got my thanks.
No worries, Soul. Yeah, it will come to YouTube eventually. I just haven't got around to it yet. It'll probably be... I don't know. To be honest, I haven't a thought about it. Once I probably get Marathi to the end of the main storyline, at the end of Act 3 or Chapter 3, before going into the expansions, I might start releasing Nola's storyline then. It just means I need to do a lot of editing on YouTube. It's not a great deal of editing, I'll be honest. It just involves putting titles and video descriptions. But that's like a couple of hours of my time that I could be like relaxing or playing a video game. It's work. Actual work, oh dear. So, we have this individual, Paus, who would like to also have a chat with us.
Whoa, look at you. You're perfect, just perfect. So my name's Paus, right? And I'm a journalist. The only journalist down here who isn't afraid to dig up the truth. I'm onto something major with these Justicars. I'm gonna blow the lid on all their tyranny and oppression and show all of Coruscant what they really are.
What do you know about the Justicars, Paus?
They're all about abuse of power. They're the big guy pushing the little guy down. I'm working on a major scoop, a clear-cut case of wrongful arrest, illegal imprisonment, and unjust execution. Proof I need is just out of reach, though. I need a fearless hero to get that evidence. I need you.
What makes you think I can help?
Because I can tell. You're brave, you're tough. Everything a hero of freedom and justice should be. Raquel Lysanis, son of a wealthy family, arrested and executed without trial or explanation. He's the key to everything. The catalyst to the dirty little secret. Nobody's talking about Raquel's death. Not the Justicars, not his family, nobody. So I need the facts, straight from the source, the Justicar Tower. And that's where you come in.
Let's be clear. My expertise comes at a price.
Oh, hey, of course, no problem. We've all got to cover the bills, right?
Exactly.
I'll make it worth your while, don't worry. Interrogation droids, they're the key. Justicars use them all the time, and they record everything they see. Find the droid that recorded Raquel, smash it, and yank the memory core. You can check the core on the Justicar computers to make sure you've got the right one.
Well, that should be easy enough.
All right, then. As soon as you've got the recording I need, bring it back here, and we'll show Coruscant the truth about these Justicars. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Okay. The Justicar Tower, we actually need to go there for our main storyline anyway, so, let's be on our way. Ooh, another player who's actually using their buffs. Happy days. So, we need to definitely head deeper into Justicar Territory. The first thing we're going to end up doing is heading down an elevator, to find the Ugnaughts who stole the Gree technology that was meant to repair the waste processing. It's beyond this ray shield. We need to kind of go around, unfortunately.
Think you're all right.
These Justicars aren't contributing to the bonus mission that we have. The stage mission, that is. I think we need to get deeper into... It's either early on in the territory or deeper in the territory where some of the Justicars actually count. So we'll just bypass some of you. Maybe we need to head down here. Maintenance section.
You know why I'm here. You? Save everyone? Don't make me laugh. This is Coruscant. Why wouldn't the Senate help with repairs? Don't worry about the odds so much.
I suppose we can mention the Ugnaughts to the Gree.
I'll tell the Gree representatives about your situation.
So, turns out the Ugnaughts are here trying to work the air filtration system, trying to get it repaired. The Senate can't do anything because the Justicars aren't going to let anyone down here. Apparently it's a bug. It's a bug that drops your health down to a level like 20 or 30%. So you just got to be careful when leveling up mid-combat. So that was another commenter who mentioned that, to be honest with you. I haven't looked it up myself. But that's what I heard. So... we're here in the Shady Glen Estates. I don't think we have anything really we need to do here, bar clear out some more Justicars for the bonus mission.
Got out a picture.
It's probably something to do with the combination of the world, like the level syncing, and your endurance. So when you level up, your endurance is increasing slightly as you level up, but your level synced, and so there's a bit of conflict. There's probably just some code that they haven't sorted out yet. Oh, that would be my guess anyway. Just gonna clear out a few more Justicars, get closer to the completion. We'll push on. Right, that'll do. So we need 15 more to finish stage 2 of the bonus mission. So, heading deeper into Justicar Territory. We need to find Ronaldo's brother. We need to get into their computer lab to get the secret passage data, which is stored on their computers. And we need to get into the Justicar Tower.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Boy, this place just keeps getting bigger. Where'd the Justicars get this much hardware? There. Better?
Indeed, where did the Justicars get all their hardware? I'm not sure if we'll actually figure it out as a smuggler, but if you're playing as some other classes, well, it'll definitely become more and more apparent. We may find out, or we may not. We'll proceed and see what comes up. So we'll go rescue Brayden first. And to be honest, after I left Droman Cass, I didn't notice it as much, but it has affected my smuggler, so it hasn't been fixed as of yet, especially on your starting world on Ord Mantell, Coruscant, Typhon, and so on. I guess we'll find out when I hit level 41, if it's still affecting me here, but it was affecting me on Ord Mantell. Yeah, we are getting experience through combat, so should level up before long. In fact, these droids, these two droids and this security officer who is about to die horribly might actually level me up. No, oh, so close. We need less than 1,000 experience. Right, we'll just loot all the bodies, because that's kind of what we do. Oh, some goodies on this droid. Oh, it was another overloaded power cell. Right, and Brayden is here.
Your sister sent me. You're free.
Rennie? Oh, but she's a little girl. How could she... Why? Oh, now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
A little gratitude wouldn't kill you.
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.
I think Braden got all panicked, but there was a simple solution to his problem. Right, we'll just delete his record. And now we just need to go back to Ronaldo. But we'll do that later on. Now we need to go into the computer lab. Just need to clear out a few more Justicars. Should maybe killed a few in that that little section there.
That ought to fix you.
Hey. Yeah. Well, it seems all right now. Seems to have sorted itself out. Level 41. It's level 42 to learn our next ability. Okay. Oh, and that was our bonus. Happy days. So now we need to access a Justicar console. Oh, someone else has been here. Any new abilities at level 41? Nope. So first things first, we have the Justicar console. Oh, here it is. This will summon Jaisa Bowden. Oh, I activate that skill. And I shouldn't have. Didn't need to. Oh well. Right. That's the bonus mission complete. Corso, go deal with the Arbiter for me. Because he stuns people much like that.
There. Better?
There we are. And that's the passageway schematics. Right, the only thing left to do now is get into the Justicar Tower. We need to find the interrogation holo recordings for this Raquel Lysandus and find this Jeek as well. See what he knows about Skavik.
You're all right.
I did not. I did not take Malcolm into the expansions. The only Republic player I've taken into the expansion so far is Venton, my Jedi Knight replay. so while we...
I expected the Justicar's prison to be a lot dirtier. Not to mention smaller.
So, we need to deal with some cameras. And we already have the droid memory core. Let's go make sure it's the right one. That's 5 out of 8 cameras. We'll deal with the rest in a moment. First things first, let's make sure the holo recordings from the torture droid are correct.
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 1. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, you're accused of criminal activity under Supreme Law 8814, aiding and abetting an enemy of the Protectorate. How do you plead?
How do you think I plead? Not guilty. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is a violation of my rights. Look, my father gives you people a lot of credits. He's not going to be very happy about this.
That is entirely irrelevant. Your plea is now on record. This session is concluded.
You have no intention of even giving me a fair trial, do you? This is oppression, and I promise you, my father...
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 2. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, as you know, your alleged girlfriend, Mistress Daria Felton, failed to corroborate your alibi. Mistress Felton's testimony reports of 6 eyewitnesses, and the blasters found in your residence are sufficient proof of your membership in the Black Sun Crime Syndicate. Do you have any closing statements?
You know what? I do. You idiots got me this time. But you should know, I've been running operations under your nose for years. I've been working for the Black Sun since I was a kid. You people are pathetic.
Very well, your closing statements have been recorded. This session is concluded.
You're going to lose this war in the end. The Black Sun will rise!
So, with those holo recordings, do we want to take them showing Justicar innocence? Or would we like to edit the data for Paus? I don't really care too much either way. I'm not really involved in this situation. We'll just give him the holo recordings as they are. So as if he's promised us any more credits to prove his agenda. If we were interested in such a thing. Right, so... Shit! Didn't expect those enemies to respawn so quickly. Jesus. Right, we need to deal with 5 more security cameras.
That ought to fix you.
Security camera, security cameras. Looks like we have a Jedi Sentinel. So kind of clearing out the tower here. Perfect. We have some holding cells down this way. Oh! It's the lawman.
I take it you met the Justicars. You were supposed to contact me when you found Skavik.
Paketo kakawataje la wakane he kwaba he kohasama nehohame. Sigo maharaze kwahabu yakaumba huabu kafada dai.
The Justicars are a bunch of crazy vigilantes.
Paketo kakawataje la wakane he kwaba he kohasama nehohame.
Might as well spring the little fella while we're here.
Neguijin baja takopuita sawata kuimwaka ume guije.
After this, you're on your own.
Mehu keta je upahaka ke chuhinchu chibu kwawananu. Sigo maharaze kwahabu yakaumba huabu kafada dai.
I'm only freeing you because I hate seeing morons behind bars.
Neguijin baja takopuita sawata kuimwaka ume guije.
I think that was a compliment. Probably wasn't meant as one, but... How would a Sith do it? Forcefully. I thought a Sith would definitely find a way to destroy those security cameras. He'd probably just grab some Justicars and hurl them at the cameras. That would be my guess. Use them as projectiles.
I feel like my insides are coming out.
If you plan to throw up, do it away from me.
Nothing left in my stomach. Justicars were hard on my appetite.
Chick, it's me, Jewel. Are you alright? What did those Justicars do to you?
Hey, sis. Knew you wouldn't forget about me. Who's the Cloudhead?
The Captain Darmus asked us to help. What happened when you followed Skavik? How come the Justicars snagged you?
Saw something I wasn't supposed to. You won't believe this, but I caught the Justicars trading supplies with the Empire.
How could that be? It doesn't seem possible.
Some turfers think a few Imperials stayed behind after the war ended. I always thought it was just stories to scare the kids.
Skavik and the Imperials were laughing about something. I'm not sure what. The Imperials took Skavik into the works.
The works, huh? Then that's where I'm going to.
Are you crazy, Cloudhead? That place is like instant death. If Skavik dropped to the works, you may as well go home. You wouldn't last 5 minutes.
We're pretty good. Bet we last 10 minutes.
The works is nothing but toxic runes and berserk droids. People who go down there don't come back.
I'll do it blindfolded, just for fun.
Been nice knowing you, I guess.
I'd like to go home now. This is the worst party I've ever been to.
Chick, remember the tunnel we found? Crawl in and come to the warehouse. I'll hide you from the Justicars.
Great. I'm gonna smell like Rancor droppings for a week. Thanks for busting me out, Captain.
You did good, kid.
Kid? I'm almost as old as you.
Chick, take my holo-transmitter from the captain before you leave. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Don't be so dramatic. There's only a little torture. Good luck down in the works, Captain. You'll need it.
So, we have our next destination, the works. We have a new mission. Intercept Skavik. Ooh. The requisition is... Holy hell, we're just finding a lot of these armored chest plates. Oh well, sure, why not? So, let's go turn in some quests, shall we? Might as well quick travel back to the start of the Justicar checkpoint. And then go speak to everyone. So, gotta turn in the bonus mission. So, who to speak to first? Not that it really matters. We'll speak to Paus, since he's the furthest away. And we'll backtrack up to Ronaldan and Philadan. We don't need to go see Philadan, of course. We have the schematics. We could go straight back to the Black Sun territory and hand them over to Lieutenant Dawn. But I suppose we'll let Philadan make a copy.
I've been hearing some serious comm chatter, pal. Sounds like you made a mess in the Justicar Tower. Did you find any recordings of Raquel? Don't keep me in suspense.
Raquel's story didn't unfold quite the way you thought it did.
Well, that doesn't sound too good. Let me see what you got there. Oh no! Raquel, you snake! No wonder your parents won't talk about you, you little thug. Great, my whole story shot to pieces. That little jerk was my best lead. Now I've got nothing to go on.
Life goes on, and so will you.
I won't let this keep me down. I'll find the proof. Just gotta stick it out a little longer down here, that's all. Anyways, thanks for all your help. Keep fighting the good fight. I'll see you around.
And yeah, we got paid somewhat. And we've learned a new ability. We'll have a look at that once we've turned in the other quests. But I can see it turn up on my quick bar there. Ronalda.
Your brother is free. He says he will find you as soon as it's safe.
Really? The Justicars were saying he'd been killed. But he's alive? Really? Thank you, thank you. You're my second best friend in the whole world.
Happy days. An implant. Not as good as the ones we already have, but we'll take them anyway.
Well, now look here. The hotshot's back after busting into the Justicar's base. Did you find the holodisc yet? Can I make a copy for my daughter?
Here, make your copy and give it back.
I had a good feeling the minute I met you. A quick copy. And there's your holodisc. Easy enough. You remember this. Undercity assistants will use these secret passages to help people in need.
Coruscant needs all the help it can get right now.
Nice to work with someone who knows what they're doing. Now take that disc back so security can ignore it again.
So now we need to go back to Lieutenant Dawn, hand it over. But one last thing to do here, and that is replace the Gree device.
Internal transmitters reveal you convey the optimization solution to me. I also scan a crude Ugnaught porcine biped proposal of collaboration. Curious.
This is a great opportunity to show your skills as an administrator unit.
This unlikely collaboration acknowledges my true aptitude, what a purple tangent, to achieve astounding me this way. With this optimization solution repossessed, Coruscant's waste processors revive. Filth, disease, poison levels recede. Plague outbreaks averted. All resolves to purple parallel. The black bisector comes, pleasing as it is needed. I am NIK, Science Unit. Please talk up if your comprehension white shifts. I will use simple, happy language words to help you understand.
What's with your language, anyway? I can barely understand you.
The Gree language form is dissimilar to basic language form, because Gree senses are unique red bisectors. 5 Gree senses analyze forms.
3 grease senses soak color. So goes language. Other species miscommunicate our language words.
Interesting. That's not why you wanted to talk to me, though.
Yes, a blue vertex has been achieved, and we must embed ourselves. Coruscant power comes from the works. Darkness comes from the works. Coruscant senators, traitors are blind. The power darkness must stop.
You're talking about blackouts?
Yes? Perhaps we understand. The works is very low on Coruscant. There, grease-spawning generators breed electrons for machine consumption, but enemy droid machines intersect the power conduits and yellow shift their functionality. Enemy droid machines must stop, and conduits must be fixed.
Why are the enemy droid machines disrupting the power conduits?
All droids in the works were damaged when the Empire attacked. Now they are corrupt. I monitor the power conduits, and know where to implement purple shifting. As Black Bisector, you can take out many droid machines. With information planted inside you, and our Toolsphere repair mother in your many fingers, you can perform the fixing function. Is it efficacious?
Sounds efficacious to me.
Excellent. Red tangents envelop us. You will do well, Black Bisector.
Oh, Greek communication. Ugh. Just massage out the headaches they can give us. Got the requisition targeters boots. Happy days. Right, so we need to go down to the works. Some droids which have been corrupted are messing with some of the power conduits there. We're going to do one last thing before we take a break, because I'm getting a bit peckish. And let's head back over to the Black Sun territory. We need to hand over the secret passageway schematics to Lieutenant Dawn. And then, as I say, we'll take a quick break, maybe 5-10 minutes, for those of you here on Twitch. And then we'll be pushing down into the works.
You've been gone a while. I'm even working overtime. My commander's calling every 5 minutes, bugging me about those schematics. You get them from the Justicars?
Kinda want to keep them for ourselves, but sure.
Of course, it's all yours.
Finally. Here's what I can pay you, plus a little extra for hazard duty. And can we keep this quiet? Hiring you to get this back makes the rest of us look bad.
If you can't do your job, that's your fault, not mine.
Don't say that. Morale around here is bad enough as it is. Look, I appreciate your assistance with the schematics, but you should move on now.
Okay. All our missions complete. We need to get ourselves down to the works. We have a new skill. We have some mail to check, but what I'm going to do is just park ourselves at the start of the Justicar Territory once again. And as I say, we're going to take a break. For anyone watching this later on YouTube, obviously, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. But if you're here on Twitch, feel free to stick around if you so desire. As I say, I will be back in 5, maybe 10 minutes. And then we'll be heading down to the works sector, trying to find Skavik and finally trying to locate our starship, because that's really the reason we're here. Thank you all for joining me here, whether you're on Twitch or watching this later on YouTube, of course. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. But, until then, take care. Bye-bye now.